For those hearing about nicotine salts for the first time, let's break it down. In short, it's regular nicotine that's been chemically treated with acids to make it smoother and more absorbable. Here's the science. Natural nicotine is alkaline. In that form, it's harsh, bitter, and not absorbed very efficiently. That's why smoking raw tobacco leaves isn't exactly a quick hit. Nicotine ions struggle to cross cell membranes. But researchers discovered that if you tweak nicotine with something like benzoic acid, you can make it easier to absorb and way less irritating to the throat. That's how nicotine salts were born. They mimic the feel of a cigarette, even at high nicotine levels, without the throat burn. You'll find them mostly in pod systems, those vape devices designed for cigarette-style puffs. Quick warning, because nicotine salts match the body's natural acidity, they absorb fast. We're talking 5 seconds for the chemical reaction, 10 seconds for the buzz. Compare that to a full minute with regular tobacco. Just 3 to 4 puffs can satisfy cravings. But here's the catch. Nicotine salts also stick around longer in your system. So while you might vape less often, the dependence builds faster. That's why the hype exploded. Blood nicotine levels from salts look almost identical to those from cigarettes. Heart rate spikes, breathing quickens, blood pressure rises. The same physiological stress, just delivered faster. Some users even reported symptoms of poisoning, though tests didn't show actual overdoses. The real danger? New smokers. Starting with nicotine salts means you're diving straight into the deep end. The smoother hit tricks you into thinking it's safer, but the addiction risk skyrockets. So yeah, nicotine salts sound appealing. No throat burn, instant effect, cigarette-like satisfaction. But in reality, your body is redlining, and the damage is just as real as with traditional smoking. Switching to salts won't help you quit. It just changes the delivery system. If you're serious about quitting, vaping salts isn't the way. Smash that like if you realized nicotine salts are more trap than solution. Subscribe for more science breakdowns and hit the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive. And that's baby science for you.